What's the button to end it?
That one.
Oh, dear God.
What's going on, everyone? Rue here, the Inexpensive Gamer. First episode of the Generation Gamers Game podcast that's happened every month. We have wonderful people here today. First of all,
Hi!
who is that? Who is that? Right over there. It's someone?
It's someone you don't know about? I mean, isn't it quite obvious from the name right there?
And the little thing behind you right back there.
I mean, yeah, that thing. Right
Over there. Yeah, there.
It's
The Footnight Games.
Hi, everybody.
Oh my god. Down in the bottom right. Now everyone's
Hello,
looking,
everyone.
everyone's looking like, am I bottom right? What's going on? We have Mr. Omega Smash. Mr. Omega.
Hello, everybody. Enjoy yourselves.
Oh, this is going to be good. I can't wait for this one. Bottom left, we have Lep.
Hey, everybody!
That was probably the
Sorry, I
most
want to
Western
say that
I've
as
ever.
crazy as I could.
You kind of actually sounded.
Hey, guys! Hey, guys, it's gonna be a fun show!
See, you almost don't sound British. You're just like, I'm from Texas, but not
Hey.
really.
I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna do some weird stuff. Maybe I'll pull out my gun. And
Yeah, not being from the United States, I don't think I could do anything that's like that at all.
Wait, you're not from the United States of America?
Oh, no!
You know what? This is really interesting because
no, of course he's not from the United States of America.
75% of us is not from the U.S. One
Blimey!
of these things is not like the other. Footnight. One of these things really just always belongs. So I have to tell you guys, you guys are very calm and quiet for the end of the world.
Talk to him.
Yeah. What a brilliant topic this is.
This is going to be great. I am so excited. So today is the day that the end is going, or the world's going to end. You guys are all aware of this. This may or may not be recorded prior to the end of the world, but I'm expecting it to go into the end of the world. How about it's the end of the world? I live in an igloo now. This is my new home, and it's actually pretty warm. I can't use a space heater though. Space heaters are not going to happen.
Just because you wake up and, like, you're just wet.
I'm just wet, and it's snowing on top of me. I'm like, whatever. Snow blankets. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. So yeah, we'll be talking about a few things. Mostly, I think it's to get to know us a bit more. So there's gonna be the backstory of gaming, the current age of gaming, and if we're happy with it. And because there is no future, as the world is ending as we speak. What are the what are we happy with everything? How it came out? I don't know. There's probably going to be a lot of off-topic bantering, and more than likely, I will not be staring at the camera like the Footnight does.
Just,
Hey, guys.
oh god.
This is going to be really. We'll have like a creepy edition and just stare. I'm gonna. Okay, so quickly, someone get me some eyes.
No.
I'm gonna get some eyes on Omega Smash and the Last Escape Pod, and everyone's just gonna stare. It's going.
Just so you guys know, listening to the podcast, I'm staring at you right now. You just can't see it.
I'm staring into your ears. That's what's happening right now for Last Escape Pod.
What the? I may need to leave.
No,
I'm
it's
creeped
okay.
out.
It's okay. Just grab your teddy. Grab your teddy. So, or Mr. Mousy. The end of the world usually means that we have to fend for ourselves. Weapons of choice, I'm assuming, is knife. I have a pop can. Mr. Omega Smash is British.
Yes, I have Photoshop.
Yeah, Photoshop.
How
This
the
is
fuck are you going to defend yourself with Photoshop? Make them laugh while you run.
yeah.
Here's a picture of a cat holding a shoe.
Hey, I've only got out. I'm going to outrun the slowest people. So baby blood's behind me somewhere, and I'm running away.
Hey, everything can use a pair of shoes, even cats. Okay.
Or kitten mittens.
Or
It's just so
kittens,
damn adorable when they do that.
or puppies, or grizzly bears. Everything can use a pair of shoes, even fish.
See, now you said that, I really have a compulsion to put a goldfish in a shoe. I don't know why.
Already,
Shoo.
this is already gold. I don't actually have no idea how long this is going to last, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with just being like, so this is my feeling. I'm feeling kind of tired. All that end of the world.
You're feeling kind of tired. Guess who's had insomnia for who knows how long now?
Well, it's okay because the world is ending, and you don't have to suffer anymore. Unless, you know, you're good at staying alive and surviving. Okay, so you're gonna be suffering.
Talk to a daggone Mayan.
I was gonna say. And
Talk to a Mayan. They'll just laugh at you.
let's all just forget about the fact that they found the other half of a calendar in another pyramid. But that's fine. That's fine.
Wait, hold on. They what?
They found the other half of the calendar.
Oh my god.
Wait. No. It's not another half. They found a pre-existing calendar that goes much further into time.
There you go.
Of course they did. Yeah, they're not covering for anything.
Conveniently.
Conveniently, just in case the world doesn't end. Oh
I
yeah.
shake my Allen wrench in your direction.
I was gonna say, I'm like, oh my god, Y2K, withdraw all your money, don't go anywhere. Oh, I guess we did make something that was good. I don't know.
What?
You talking about THQ again?
No, we're not talking.
What the fuck is with your rational hatred of? I hate. Damn, I can't speak now. Fuck. Forget I'm here. Just fuck it. Damn it.
Okay,
Now,
so
you know, if you can't speak, all you have to do is just start moving your mouth and then kind of make sounds come out from your lungs and your diaphragm. And hopefully, with some things happening involving your tongue as well, you can make things intelligible for other people.
Wait. How the fuck do you think I get through my commentaries?
Hey, see, you're talking now. I can understand that.
Part you don't hear is which I edit out is the part for like 20 minutes where I'm going.
We go like that.
Yep.
I feel you guys have this under control. I'm gonna go make some popcorn. So I just
We call
sit
that-
here and be like,
Hey, no, Rue, you can't make popcorn. It'll melt your igloo.
oh yes, I forget.
You literally cannot make popcorn.
I forget. I
Right
have
there.
I have the polar bear right now running on a wheel so that I can actually power this.
That's how you have electricity. There's a
much.
little polar bear and a little thing of meat right there.
It's a hungry bear. Hungry bears. This is all we have in Canada.
Polar bears. They smile when they eat you.
Disturbing.
This is absolutely nothing to do with what we're talking about, and I love it.
Yeah, should we actually start getting on topic?
Never!
No, I thought you said at the beginning of this, you're like, I think I'm just gonna derail you as much as possible. Who is derailing who? Who is derailing who?
Okay, so what are we supposed to be talking about?
Oh, okay. Well, I guess because this is the end of the world, and the very first Generation
Gamers game.
Thank you. You have no idea how many times I have to redo the opening to my weekend deals because it's a tongue twister. And the fact that it's so long, just like the awards. The awards. Do you know what the 2012 awards? Here. Hold on. I'm gonna open up a window right now. Okay, I'm gonna go over to the voting section. I've already voted. Let me just read to you what this is called. The Generation Gamers Game Video of the Year Awards 2012. I messed that up. It's like this big. This big.
Yeah, Jam doesn't.
Have you ever heard of the story of the one-armed fisherman?
My
No.
He caught a fish that was that big.
That was terrible. You know, the
Oh
people
my
who
God,
actually
awful.
have one arm are not happy with you one night. They're like, too soon, bro. Too soon. That was like 2 weeks ago that I lost my arm.
Hey. You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish.
Oh. Oh. So we're gonna talk about what our backstories to gaming is and whatnot. So I mean, you guys can go from like the beginning to your first system. I'm gonna let you have the stage. Who wants to go first?
How about Omega?
Okay.
Yeah, Omega has some interesting stories.
The retro.
Gather
zone.
round, children, for the beginning of Omega's tale about video games.
Arr.
So yes, around about 30 years ago.
Back in my day.
a man and a woman happen to, you know, meet up with each other. No. Basically, I started with gaming with the Atari 2600. I did eventually get 2600 Junior as well. And then I progressed to the Commodore, the Amiga. I got my hands on a BBC, which, you know, not many people know about. And then I progressed into the consoles of Nintendos and Super Nintendos. And, well, here I am today. Never mind the PlayStations or like that. No, I just play with the Nintendos.
It's like, I have this crazy 52-inch plasma high-definition TV, so what do you play on it? Oh, you know, Final Fantasy 1.
Yeah.
Tetris.
A bit of Donkey Kong.
Can't see anything. You can't see.
What's going on there?
What is going on?
I'm blocking my TV, you idiot!
Oh, that makes more sense now.
Oh, wow. So you just decided, you know what, this is me. I'd rather not grow up to be this crazy jock. I'd rather just be... Yeah, that's right. Because, you know, you have two choices of the spectrum. This crazy jock or this nerd that plays video games. There's no in between.
Yeah.
There's no in between. You're either really social or antisocial.
Yeah. I mean, it was quite easy for me. I mean, all my friends used to come around and we'd sit and play football games or what have you. And
Super Temco Bowl?
No. I keep saying football. I mean soccer for you guys in America and Canada.
No, I call it football
real
here.
Football, man.
Yeah, real football. I just
the kind that you kick. You
I
don't
didn't
throw.
know. I didn't know that there was a lot of football games in. I'm confusing everyone now. Soccer games in the old systems. I can't speak. This is great. This is gonna be.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's kind of like an infection. You've got the Last Escape Pod virus. Enjoy. It's going to be 10 to 12 years of hell.
It's okay. All I have to do is just develop an accent that I can't do for some reason.
For some reason. What are you, mixing a Valley gal and a British Cockney man?
I am a Valley girl. That's...
I'm the expensive gamer. I'm going to talk about the weekly deals this week.
Yeah, I'm going to go down to pub.
Right, cheerio.
I like Cheerios.
I know I feel I should be offended, but I'm not sure why.
So Footnight has alienated the one-handed people. He has,
I'm British.
he has alienated the British people. What's...
Do I really have that much of an accent? Because I always feel my voice sounds like a mouse trying to fight a blender.
No. You can obviously tell when I'm just making fun of something and when I'm honestly trying to do something.
It's fine, I'm not actually offended.
You better not be.
Because, you know, when you go on through life, you might be even more offended.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we were talking about whatever the fuck we were talking about.
So,
Shit.
okay, we're talking about old school video games. So, to be honest, I don't know what two of the things that you said, Mr. Omega, are. One being the Atari 2600 Junior. Is that like a portable version?
No. All it was a cheaper to produce 2600.
Okay, so it was essentially the same thing, but cheaper.
Yeah, exactly. It was cheaper.
Like the Wii Mini.
Yes.
Don't get me started on the Wii Mini. And the other thing is a BBC, because you said that not very many people know.
Doesn't that stand for the British Broadcasting Channel?
That's what I thought so, too. It's just like, today in the news.
Yeah, we do have the BBC TV channel.
We do.
But there was a very old BBC computer, and literally it was just similar to like a Commodore 64.
Okay. I actually
that would
still
be the simplest way to describe it.
I actually still own a Commodore 64 somewhere. I had this amazing like toothbrush game.
We already discussed this, but what was the first game you played? Like, first ever video game?
I'm assuming Pong.
No, not quite. My first video game was actually Roadrunner.
Roadrunner.
Yes.
Runner. I don't think I'm actually familiar with that.
Everyone's quickly going to Google Chrome right now.
To Google.
Yes. It was a game for the Atari.
I gotta look to see what this looks like. Oh my.
What the fuck? When I type this in, all I get is the fucking cartoon Roadrunner. This doesn't
No,
help.
no. Roadrunner
Yeah.
Atari.
Yeah, that's probably what the smart thing would have been to Google.
Oh, what?
Indeed.
Oh, it is a Roadrunner game. It is like the Warner Brothers. It is Warner Brothers that owns that, right? Looney Tunes.
Ah, jeez, that was loud.
Uh,
Yeah, that is actually. Oh yeah.
The coyote is pink. I just
That
want to
is-
make everyone aware the coyote is pink.
what?
Yeah, it's pink.
Are you watching the same video as I am?
No, I Google imaged it because I can't.
All
listen
right,
to
I
any
clicked on
sort
a
of
YouTube video. It's very fascinating. Looks like I could do some awesome gameplay commentary on this.
Have you completed the Roadrunner game?
I can't remember. I've not played on it for nearly 20 years, so
Have you?
I shall assume no.
Okay. The attention span of young Omega is ooh shiny. Hey,
Yeah,
there's a gnat.
Well, that's my attention span anyway.
Oh, okay. Yet you come up with
Megan's
some of
kind of
the
like a magpie. He goes and collects
Yes.
pennies and returns to the nest.
Yes, and I collect pictures of random people that I can add captions to.
No, that's stalkerish.
that's. You haven't seen the image of the
You also
hearts.
cut the eyes out of pictures.
The overlay for Mr. Omega. He's gonna turn on his webcam. He's gonna have a photo of the Foot Knight and just cut out the eyes, and he will place his in there like a creepy picture,
Oh dear. No, no,
like
No,
the Foot Knight's
no.
doing right now.
Stop it! Stop it,
Anything
That does
else?
sound like a good idea, though.
Oh no! Oh crap!
I gib slap you.
Instead of like machinima, it's gonna be like different character or different people from the Generation Gamers game with a terrible impersonation done by Mr. Omega.
Omega, we should totally work on that.
Coming soon to the Generation Gamers game YouTube channel.
Impersonations of Omega.
Mr. Omega, go ahead and do the Foot Knight.
I don't know. I don't actually. I don't do impressions, so
If
I just sit to play computer games.
Oh, okay. Well, computer games. Games. We
I
should
would
be.
actually be really impressed if someone could do an impersonation of me.
All I can do is.
I could do a very offensive version if that's what you want, which would be completely crap.
As long as it. You know what? Go ahead. Go ahead. I want to hear this. I want to hear this. This stage
Oh
is yours.
damn! I don't think I actually want to do it. This will be terrible.
The stage is. You heard me do my worst British impersonation ever. That kind of was like Mid Valley Girl and like old group.
Yeah, that got very weird.
All right. I'm waiting,
Oh, you're actually waiting?
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
and then we'll continue. We'll get back on topic.
Oh, hey guys, I'm playing Dark Souls.
Wow, I thought you would say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Oh yeah, that's your intro, isn't it?
And now we know.
Oh, that's just
that.
amateur mistake. Ugh.
Hey guys, I'm playing Dark Souls.
That was the-
I play Dark Souls every day. Which I really don't.
Yeah,
No.
I told you I'd fuck that one up, and I successfully did. Mission completed.
And you know what? That is a great segue.
Anyways,
Watch
Flash
that.
Escape Pod.
Yes.
What is your gaming history?
Well, this makes me feel so young, I think.
It's like
My first experience with gaming wasn't anything like Nintendo. I think the first ever console I owned was a PlayStation 1.
okay, that's not that bad. That's 1997, so or 1996.
Yeah. And the first ever game I played on that was Crash Bandicoot, I think. Anyone
Yes.
familiar with that one?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that one.
That's an awesome game.
And you know what? They haven't made any sort of Crash Bandicoots on anything other than like the kart racers.
Yeah,
Like I want a serious Crash Bandicoot reboot here. That's what needs to happen.
yeah that would be
They,
pretty cool.
they did. They tried it recently, and I think it completely failed.
Oh wait, yeah, they did try that.
Did they
I
really?
Yeah,
remember
that,
now.
that was a failure. I think they haven't done anything else since then.
Yeah, that's why they branched out into other things.
Yeah, they're doing. I don't know, Last of Us now.
Yeah, they
Stuff
did
like
The Last of Us and
Uncharted. That is the same. That is the same studio. Naughty Dog.
yeah,
Yeah.
Naughty Dog.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So
I
that
think,
was.
I think Naughty Dog also did the Jack and Daxter series.
They probably did actually.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
But yeah, that was my first ever experience of video games, which shaped my life forever. And Now you see the twisted form before you,
Which is black and white.
which is black and white right now. You big racist boy!
No.
And white. You don't kid. No, I should stop doing that.
It's like, are you being racist? No.
Wow. See, and this sort of dates me because we have two like massive ends of the spectrum here. You have Mr. Omega, who's probably around 13, 14, playing the the Atari 2600 and Commodore 64, and then we have Last Escape Pod, who's come in with a PlayStation. And don't get me wrong, the original PlayStation had amazing titles on it. Like maybe it's because I'm looking at it with rose-colored glasses, but like I remember, was it that Jackrabbit game? Is like jumping. Oh.
Jackrabbit game.
Yeah, it was weird. Like you were this rabbit, and like it had the worst graphics ever. I need to find this game, but I remember like going to people's houses because I didn't own a PlayStation 1 at the time, and playing this game, and it was amazing.
I hope you're doing it with their permission.
I may
like start playing. They came home. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, I want to play this game. I did. But I don't know why I said your voice like that.
That's okay. It's called Jumping Jack Flash. And this, and apparently it's very similar to the Rolling Stones song Jumping Jack Flash. But anyways, had the best graphics ever. And I don't know what I loved about this game. But there you go. It's in Skype chat if you guys are really interested.
I think
in looking
when
at
you're older, it's just easier to enjoy kind of shitty games.
Well, it was great for the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
What is this?
it was amazing. I don't want you guys.
What is this?
Amazing. That's what it is.
What the frack?
It was amazing. It was at the time amazing.
I'm fairly sure this will be great for a podcast. Nobody can see what we're looking at.
Well, I
What
mean,
is this?
that's why you
What
Google
is this?
Jumping Jack Flash PS1 and you will see all the amazingness that we're
Oh
seeing right
my
now.
goodness, that.
I like the way Footnote is just freaking out over there.
I know, because it was amazing at the time, and he doesn't believe it. I mean, if you look at like Final Fantasy VII, the original on the original, because there's like 4 iterations of it. But if you look at Final Fantasy for the PlayStation 1, it didn't look any better than that, other than the movies, of course.
What?
The cinematics.
Cinematics, of course, yeah.
Movies.
Were
I
you-
remember there being one movie.
2 Final Fantasy movies, but 1 actually based off the game.
Oh.
The Spirits Within was great for its time. The story was garbage, but it looked amazing, and that's all that mattered.
Wait, it had a story?
No, it was pretty much an hour and a half of cinematics. I'd be like, oh, this is so pretty. Oh, this is so amazing. It was pretty much Avatar, but like crap.
Wait, Avatar was good?
No, it wasn't. That's the thing. If you didn't see Avatar in the movie theater, IMAX, 3D, that was amazing. Now you go plug it in and watch it, it's like, this is garbage. Oh my-
Well, not if you were gone for 2 years and you couldn't go watch it.
Okay, well,
What if you're James Cameron? He probably watches that over and over again. That is the guy I'm thinking of, right?
yeah,
I made it. Otherwise
James,
I fucked up.
James Cameron made that. But
That's
Yeah, I got something right.
okay, so someone needs to invite the Foot Knight over for a Avatar 3D on a Panasonic 3D television with 3D glasses so that he can experience this.
why.
So you can experience the 3D behind Avatar.
But I saw The Hobbit in 3D.
Wasn't it amazing? No spoilers, but
Yeah, that
uh,
was really good.
the only
I didn't
spoiler
say it
I'll
in
say
3D, but-
is there is singing, and the singing is amazing because my friend beside me was like, "Is this supposed to be a musical?" And I was like, "No," but it's amazing. That's what Bilbo
Yeah.
Baggins hates. Okay, anyways, no spoilers. So what was your main focus back in the PlayStation genre? Because I took this full circle. For you, like, what was your main genre of games that you played?
My main genre, I believe it was platformers, actually.
My specialty.
I think that, there was platformers back then.
Okay, so hold on. Your favorite genre back in the day for PlayStation 1 is platformers, but you've never played Jumping Jack Flash.
Fuck no have I played that.
It's such a good game.
No, it's just whatever I got my hands on when I was.
Rue, you have some strange nostalgia, man.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
You have some strange nostalgia.
Every now and then, I'll just like honestly, if I look on my desk right now, I can see like Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction, like just I love playing my old games. I really do.
Do you sit playing Dead Space and go, oh, this doesn't stand up to jumping jacks?
Maybe. There's
Yes!
all there needs to be is
Burn!
some carrots. There's got to be some carrots in jumping or in Dead Space, and then my life is complete.
Goodness.
My life.
I don't remember killing a necromorph with a carrot. If there is a carrot, that's my challenge.
It's the time grenade that you get with a line gun. It's like I envision that to be a carrot, being like, oh, it's growing. Watch it grow. Watch it grow. Watch it grow. Boom!
If there's a modder like listening to this podcast, I would love you forever if you place all the like gun bursts in Dead Space with carrots.
Please,
No,
please.
no.
I will
the
play
thing
it.
you'd have to mod to be carrots would be the little javelin spears.
The
That'd be
javelin.
Nail them to a wall with freaking carrots.
A walking carrots. The slashers are carrots, and like the green part are like the little slashing arm things that you have to cut off the top, and then you kill the carrot.
That would be fucking awesome.
Sorry, I'm a little excited for this.
Okay.
So Foot Knight.
Yeah,
What?
anyway.
Talking about other than when
I
carrots
Oh, genre.
You
Genre.
Jumping Jack Flash, your stupid funny game. It can't. I never even heard of it till now.
Okay, someone's got to emulate this later, but I mean, buy it. So platformers, Last Escape Pod, like which
Yeah.
ones?
As I said before, Crash Bandicoot, I guess. There are a bunch of them. I can't really remember too many games from back then.
Spyro the Dragon.
Spyro.
Yeah, oh yeah, exactly. That would count.
That
I
was
guess.
PS1. Yeah. It's good times. Good
Yeah.
times.
So what was the first game that actually made you go, right, this is what I want to do for, majority of my time?
Oh, it was pretty instantaneous when I first played video games. I think that, I fell into the trap of video games and then became, well, me. And an antisocial git.
Hey, like I said, all I have to say really quickly is the fact that you have the two end the spectrums of super social and antisocial, jocks and
Yeah.
nerds. Is one thing. We can save money.
We can?
Well, I mean, think of the people who are social. You gotta go out, you gotta buy drinks, you gotta buy dinner, you gotta you gotta play with Allen keys. There's just so many things when you're social that you can that you have to spend money on. Okay, sure, I spend money on video games, right? But I mean, you're not sitting here and spending hundreds of dollars on the Steam sale that just started right now. Continue talking. I'm just gonna go right now.
Wait, there's a new Steam sale?
It's the winter sale right now.
Yeah, it is. I'm actually unhappy because I know every fucking time they do this, it steals my money. They might as well just cut out the middleman and send a trade bugger to me.
It's like just gimme. Sorry, Braid, because I don't have that. I voted. Anyways, Mr. Foot Knight, give me your backstory. Tell me everything that needs to. Tell them everything, right now.
Okay, so the first game I can actually remember playing and that my parents remember me playing, is a game called Aces Over the Pacific. It's an old PC game. I didn't actually fly any of the planes in there, but I was the gunner and the bomber. So I would like gun things and bomb things. And then
Man, I used to remember doing that.
yeah, the first actual thing I actually played completely on my own was Super Mario.
Of course.
The original one. First console I owned was PlayStation 1.
Whoa!
Wow.
Yep. That was the first console I owned. I was
Shocking.
playing video games on the PC for a while before that. Like if you can remember games like Cosmo, it was little games like that. And then I really started getting into gaming when my cousins got a Nintendo 64 and got GoldenEye.
Oh, such a good game.
Yes.
Don't play the
and-
Wii one. The Wii one's not worth playing. Just
Of
saying.
course it's not.
I really started getting into it because I was a beast at multiplayer. Like the very first time I picked up the controller, I just murdered everyone.
Who's
And
not
they're
shocked
like,
about
How
that?
do you do this? How do you do this?
Who's not
they
shocked?
even gave me a nickname, the Devil, because I would just go in and murder everybody. And from there, I got into shooters and like got a PlayStation 2, got PS3, PC, got all sort of things. And you asked about what is my main genre of game that I play.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't have a specific genre of game I play. I play all sorts of things.
So there's nothing that you would sit here and think, I don't want to play this because of...
Platformers and puzzlers.
I suck at puzzlers.
I don't like playing those, but any other game type, I can pretty much just run through. And it's gotten to the point where I used to rent games on a weekly basis, and I can typically beat a game within a day or a week.
I used to be able to do that.
Like, I could just fly through things. In order to actually get my time's worth and money, I actually have to put the difficulty really high. Like, it's not because I want to. It's because I need to do it in order to enjoy the game that I'm playing. It's because of all these different things I've played. So, yeah, I am where I am now just for playing a whole big variety of things. And yeah.
Well, I mean, you can beat the Darkness 2 in how long on like the norm or the second highest difficulty?
Second highest?
Yeah, because you have to play it before getting the Dawn difficulty, right? You have to.
No, you start on Dawn.
You start on Dawn. Isn't there a difficulty higher than that or harder than that?
No, the actual hardest way to play through the Darkness 2 is to play on Dawn difficulty without doing it in New Game Plus. I'm looking at my playthrough right now. 4 hours, 40 minutes.
On the hardest difficulty. I mean, granted,
Dawn.
Darkness 2 is a short game.
Yeah, it is a short game, but if you learn the mechanics and if you know exactly what you're doing, without even having played the game beforehand, because remember that recording is a re-recording because the audio is all messed up.
Yes.
Oh, I hate doing that.
Yeah, it sucks.
Does anybody else find that? I have found myself doing recordings like that before.
Yeah, I'm having to do that completely through Dead Space 2 again. Because I went through it and it was terrible. So I'm having to
that is the bane of my life. I don't think I've had a series yet where I've had to haven't had to record something.
Yeah.
Because something like hours of footage, something is going to go wrong.
Yeah, and
Like,
that's my biggest fear, especially for this podcast.
I
we
think
didn't do any
one
testing.
time. Oh dear, yeah, shit. That's fine.
I am not. It's the end of the world. So if there's no audio, we'll dub. Oh my god, we'll just dub it over.
But yeah, still the
That
Darkness.
sounds weird.
The Darkness 2 on my first playthrough. Here I can just do this. Just go on Steam, click The Darkness 2, The Darkness 2. Thank you. That. Let's see. It took maybe around 5-6 hours. First time.
Wow. See, and that's kind of ridiculous because it takes me forever to get through games. Maybe it's because I'm not good at them, and the Foot Knight is my complete opposite. Even look at the facial hair. He has more. I've been grinding for so long.
I've actually been noticing that my shirt is making it kind of blend in. But I have a
no
bun.
neck. He has no neck.
Well, you heard it here first, guys. Listen to the podcast.
The
Foot Knight is
secrets.
indeed the anti-Roo.
The answer.
Well, this is why you got to look forward to Dead Space 3 when we're gonna do that.
That's why this is Apocalypse. You guys are fighting.
We're fighting right here, right now. It's like dividing by zero. When we're in one room together, it's just everything goes to shit. Everything goes to shit.
Does that mean that me and Omega have to pick sides?
No.
Yes, cheerlead. Get your pom-poms and miniskirts on, guys, and be like, go. Let's go. This is good.
Well, I'm gonna pick Foot Knight. Omega, you can have Roo.
Oh, damn it.
I'm trying to get clipped my pom-poms in my skirt. I'm gonna
Guys.
cheer the fuck.
I'm right here. I can hear you. My feelings.
But yeah, Dead Space 3. Look forward to that. Me, awesome. Him.
Yeah, you do realize you're gonna have to
being
just carry
so
him
awesome.
through that.
And we're doing it on the hardest difficulty, Zealot.
Yeah, you're going to carry him through.
The great news about this is the fact that if you guys don't know about Dead Space 3, the two characters in the game, Isaac Clarke and
Some random dude.
what's his name?
John Carver.
John Carver. They have
John
different episodes of dementia, so that I could be freaking out about something, and he's
I
not
see
seeing
nothing.
it. So
Like, his character would be freaking out, and then I would not see anything. They have a little blip of one thing that happens, like Carver's seeing these toy soldiers and stuff, and Isaac literally sees nothing. He just sees Carver freaking out, and he's just like, whoa, there's nothing there.
great.
That sounds fucking awesome.
This is going to be terrifying.
That'd be amazing. And Rue, for some reason, I can't. Which way is it?
I'm this way.
That way. Rue, for some reason, he cannot not be scared by a jump scare.
Oh, that's
We
fantastic.
played
He is
through.
always scared by jump scares, even if he knows they're coming.
I played Dead Space 2 yesterday
I've
with my bud.
talked to him forever about this. It's like, Rue, don't worry, it gets better, it gets better. I've been talking to him through Dead Space. It's like telling him how he's not be scared anymore. Non-stop. He just gets scared. So I've just given up on Dead Space 2. I'm like, no, he's going to be scared. Like we were talking in one episode. Cheap scares.
Yes.
Like, literally, 5 seconds later, I'm just talking about cheap scares, and then I'm like mentally thinking, like this one coming up. Suddenly it happens. He freaks out, goes silent for like 10 seconds.
I don't like scary things. They really
Do you know what the other awesome thing about that's going to be? You could just leave while they're busy eating Rue. You could escape.
I have a feeling that might happen. How are they going to do that mechanic? I'm really...
If one character dies, then you both have to do it. You have a down system.
okay, so it's
So
like...
you have to revive them before they actually like bleed out. Otherwise, you're...
Okay, maybe you better not do that then.
I'm
Yeah.
curious to see what happens. I really am. Because, I mean, is the screen just going to be like, you failed? Or will Isaac just freak out and then Necromorph will be like,
think it'll be-
ah?
I don't know. But Rue, chances are that's not going to happen because we all know I'm just going to kill everything.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, Rue, how have you come to be so bad at video games?
I'm going to go back into... I'm not as far back as the Atari 2600, although I have played Pitfall way back in, oh man, long time ago, and I hated Pitfall so much. I don't know why, but my very first console that I owned was indeed the Nintendo Entertainment System, or the Famicom, but we named it the Nintendo Entertainment System. I don't know. And I did play Super Mario Brothers and Tetris because those were like my father, who hates video games. He loves Tetris. Me and him would spend hours playing Tetris. No reason, just because it's Tetris. But my first game that really like drew me in, and I couldn't ever stop playing, Bobble Bobble. Bubble Bobble.
Oh, yes.
So good. You've never heard of Bobble Bobble? The green and blue dinosaur that blow bubbles, and then you trap the monsters and you gotta pop the bubbles?
That's lost on me as
Oh
well.
my god, that game
Oh, Jesus.
is amazing.
I'm sorry, I was probably busy reading Jurassic Park.
You probably. Probably. It's so good. This game is... If you haven't played it, please, please, please get a copy of it, because it is so good. You can't beat the game normally. Like, if you beat the game... There's 100 levels. If you beat the game, like, normally, you get the bad ending. So you have to, like... On the 99th level, you have to get a key to enter a secret door that gets you the extra, like, 10 to 20 levels. Then you beat the game, and then you become not dinosaurs. Oh my god, I just ruined the game for you guys, but I don't care. This game is amazing. If you haven't played it already...
Oh my god, spoilers! It's
I
only
know.
however many years old.
It's like 30, 40 years old, but it's
Oh, I
so
was just
good.
gonna play that! Ah,
No, it's not
rude.
30.
Yeah,
It's like 20.
Cartoony stuff, especially back then, did not appeal to me. I was reading The Lost World and Jurassic Park in 3rd grade and completely understanding it.
Okay, well, granted...
That takes some doing, because that book's kind of, well... I don't want to sound dumb, but it does kind of get confusing in some parts.
Yeah, first word I physically read by myself, noted by my parents, was ichthyosaurus. first word I read by myself.
And this is how you become really good at gaming. You read big words in grade 3. So all you people in grade 2 listening to this podcast, for shame for your parents listening, for letting you listen to this podcast.
Yeah, we're
It's
bad.
very informative. You learn about dinosaurs and why cartoon versions are stupid.
They're amazing. Do not diss Bobble Bobble. I can't remember their names. I think it might actually be one's Bobble, the other's Bobble. Anyways, so they're that creative.
Please stop talking about fucking Bobble Bobble.
Okay.
Can we move on?
We'll move on. A good majority of my time was taken up by the Game Boy release of Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Red. We actually held tournaments at school, and I hosted them. I am the epitome of like nerd. All through grade school, all through high school, I was the nerd. I played Pokemon Yellow when it came out in high school, and I was just like, yeah, whatever. I don't care what's going on. But
Man, Pokemon.
so much time. I still play Pokemon to this day. I have
You still play it.
Leaf Green on my phone, and I may or may not partake in Heart Gold every now and then. It's so good. Oh my god, I can't not play Pokemon. I love role-playing games now, so not saying that Pokemon is super in-depth and role-playing like, but I'm talking about like Final Fantasy, like turn-based strategy games. I love turn-based strategy games.
I hate turn-based strategy games.
So if I mention the game Star Ocean: The Second Story, you won't understand anything I'm talking about?
Never
Hell
played
no.
it. I know
No,
it is,
no.
but I've never played it.
Star Ocean:
I
The
just
Second
on principle, I just don't like turn-based strategy games. I find them just I don't know. I don't like them.
You might like Star Ocean: The Second Story. It's a PlayStation release. Originally, you can actually pick it up on the PlayStation Portable.
Or PSP.
Yeah,
Oh, that's brilliant. I'll just go and pick myself up one of them, shall I, and play it?
it's actually okay. It has a lot of story. Like every now and then, it's like, here's a book, read. But in the actual gameplay that you actually play through this game, there's 3 modes that you can do. You can have the standard turn-based strategy. You can have the semi turn-based strategy, oh my god, you can actually walk around, or you can have a fully interactive battle system where every time you get pulled into a random encounter, you move your character around and you can actually swing your sword at things. Like, there's no turn-based.
That's not bad, actually.
It's so good, and the amount of things you can craft, like, this game was amazing for its time. It's
That's Star Ocean till the end of time, right?
no, the second story.
The second story.
Till
Okay.
the end of time, I believe, is a PlayStation 2 release. So,
Yeah.
And that's
okay, so the PSP. Okay.
yeah, that's my problem with a lot of the Star Ocean games. Is just like, book. Like, if I want to read a book, I'll read a book. But if you get through all the dialogue, like, you can choose which characters live and which characters die. Like, this game, for its time, was just unbelievable. And I can pick it up at any time and not ever complete it because there's a part in the game you can't ever beat because it's so goddamn hard. Anyways.
Have you tried beating it?
No, I actually, once I get to the
I reckon
second,
Fortnite could blow through that in like a minute.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. Like,
RPG games? No. you literally cannot get through those in a day unless you are like doing a crazy marathon of it.
which-
I can
there's
actually
no way.
do RPG games in a day. I've done it loads of times, I'm ashamed to say.
I would like to see you get through this game.
I can't do that because I do like to listen to the story. So-
Yeah. Well, no, I really enjoyed the first Fallout 3. Not the first Fallout. Fuck me, that was ages ago.
So
Fallout
good.
3, the modern generation one.
Mhm.
Well, I like that game. I could play through that endless amounts of times. So I did. I think I played through it 12 times. So I could do that game in like a few hours.
Have you
Fallout
actually
3.
played through?
If I'm thinking correctly, you can actually just leave from the vault and then immediately go and do like the ending. Stuff.
No, not exactly. You have to do a few things first, but you can do it really quickly if you only do the
Like I
only
remember
do the
one
story.
time because I have that on my console. I was just playing it, and I accidentally went to a place that triggered part of the story that happens way further, and
Really?
I had no idea. And I was just like, why, what? Because I was wondering like why my persuasion skills were so bad and stuff, and it's just like,
What? That sounds weird.
yeah, it's. I don't want to get any spoilers, but it's where you go into a.
Come on, that game came out in 2000. What? 8, I think.
It's
Well,
still
9?
sort of recent. It's semi-recent.
Yeah. Like, so, like, go into this crazy chamber, and then you go, like, back in time or something. And then, yeah, it's where you're supposed to, like, free your dad.
Oh, yeah, I know what that is, yeah.
Yeah, I accidentally
yeah,
went
yeah.
that.
I know what you're thinking about. Yeah, you could do that, yeah.
Yeah, I accidentally ran to that, and that just kind of spoiled everything for me. I was like, well, why am I here?
No, I think about it, yeah, you could totally do that.
Yeah, it's just like, why is this even capable of this? No.
I love the fact that I don't remember when we started recording, but we're not even close to being done right now. This is so good.
Oh,
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah,
We're like an hour in.
Oh, now okay. Thanks. Someone is paying attention because I'm not. I'm the one recording it. That's fine. Whatever. Go.
Yeah, we should probably
Must say if you
Yeah,
haven't played
because some of
Fallout
us
2.
have got work soon.
Oh. Moving on.
Not that I'm trying to rush you guys or anything like that.
It's like,
In other news, we're gonna get a big fight.
Oh no. They know I'm going to be late.
No.
Okay,
We're
next.
gonna usher the end of the world because I love how it's like end of the world. Oh, by the way, happy fluffy stuff. End of the world. Happy fluffy stuff. So we got to move on to. Oh my God, everyone's dying. The current age of well, we're gonna talk about console more mostly. I'm not a console gamer, but I know that's the main topic that everyone's been like bitching about. That the fact that there's no PS4, that there's no Xbox 720. So the fact that I'm sorry, is the world ending where you are right now?
No. Ooh, there's no PS4. There's no Xbox 720.
I know, and people in other countries.
All we
can't
have
eat.
is this Wii U thing.
First world problems. So are you guys happy with the current generation of gaming? Like, I don't know. Do you guys actually console game at all?
I used to be quite a heavy console gamer. I've done the move to PC.
Same.
Like there's a cycle of every gamer's life where you move from console to PC gamer. I believe.
Master Race. Sorry, go ahead.
Protoss.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you.
No, it's all about Terran. Anyways,
Oh no, it's Zerg. That's where it's at.
I love
Come
Zerg
on.
up until the point that I, suck at it.
People.
So, end of the world.
First.
There's no future of video games. Are you pleased with the fact that it, like, how it has evolved currently? Do you wish it should be even further than it is now? Do you miss the Virtual Boy?
No. No one does.
I remember playing Mario Tennis on those things. My eyes. This is why I wear glasses. I played the Virtual Boy. Anyone who's played the Virtual Boy now wears glasses.
I'm glad I dodged that bullet.
I will say the only thing I'm really upset about is how long this current generation has been around. And how long these companies are still catering towards these consoles.
7 years.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's something like 8 or 7 years. We've been
it's 7 years going on 8 now.
Yeah. It's been pretty long. It has been pretty long.
You gotta think.
Yeah, and like they haven't. All you get to PC are these ports, and sometimes they're really good, and sometimes they're really bad.
Darksiders 2.
Dark Souls, you can't play that.
I think a
with
mouse
keyboard
just
and
snuck
mouse.
onto
Exactly.
the podcast.
Sorry?
I think a mouse just snuck onto the podcast.
That wasn't me.
I like cheese.
At least Darksiders 2, from what I know, you can play that with a keyboard and mouse.
You can, yes, but you have to be like this. Like, need to press Alt with my thumb so I can dodge because it's important. You can't see my thumb. There.
Some of us can do that.
I'm a right-handed person. Like my good hand is on the mouse. Like
Maybe it's good being ambidextrous then.
I'm left-handed, so I'm okay.
The secret is out. The secret is out. You need to
You can
be
suck it, Rue.
I'm just gonna say.
But yeah, you get all these crazy ports and stuff that aren't even properly optimized, or even look good, and it's it's like, come on, guys, we need to move on. We need better technology. We need games to actually scale up to what PCs can handle now.
Here's what I'm hoping, and I know that this is like Dark
I don't
Souls
think
related.
consoles will ever get to the kind of rate of what PCs can get to. PCs
Dark Souls?
update.
Well, I'm just talking about games in general. I was
I
going to bring
don't
up Dark
think-
Souls because you can't play that with keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
Alright.
But just games in general.
But consoles will never be able to keep up with PCs. That's just
Consoles,
as soon as you. There's someone once said to me, "Well, this isn't exactly true, but as soon as you get a new part, it's already out of date. It's not quite that extreme,
Yeah,
but it's close.
true.
It's
Yeah.
close enough.
It's pretty damn close.
Yeah, every
Well,
time new
just look
parts.
at the. Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say new parts for computers come out like every week, every day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
PCs upgrade at an incredible rate. It's actually mind-boggling.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at the graphics card for the PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 4 is not even released yet, and the graphic card was designed last year,
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Oh,
and
man.
it's not even been released yet. That's the scary thing, is that the graphics card's been designed, it's just sat in storage, and it's not been released to the general public, and Sony's come along and says, we need a graphics card, and, you know, they've turned around and says, yeah, we've not used this one yet, you can have it.
That's actually smart, really.
My question
Yeah.
is, are consoles holding back
Yes.
current game gen? Like our technology, with what we have, what's capable of doing for PCs? Like, can we just like ditch the consoles? I'm sorry, console people. Let's just get rid of you. Let's replace everything.
Let's get rid of the console scrubs. That's my personal phrase for them. I love it.
Oh, okay. So
It was a quote from THQ in actual fact. Rue, you're going to love this. That they said you're aware of Metro last night. That's
Yes.
being developed.
yes.
They said that consoles actually holding back their development of that. So I think consoles are very much holding back the development of games.
See, the way that I see it is that if consoles didn't exist, we wouldn't have the current generation that we have now. So I'm not saying
Yeah.
that consoles shouldn't have never existed.
Consoles are good. They're good as a cost-effective way to play games.
Exactly, but
That-
there
that's
should
certainly-
be a lot more PC only games where, hey, I'm gonna release this game just thinking of PC gamers, and then once it's out, I'll think about releasing something to the consoles.
Yeah, which is why there should be a lot more funding on the indie market.
Yes. Oh.
I mean,
support indie
yeah.
games.
Ever since I got off of the console stuff, I mean, I only had that because my computer couldn't handle anything. But now, since my computer can handle the amazing things, I've actually been able to look at these different things. Like on Steam, I have a whole bunch of indie games, and sometimes I actually prefer playing those over the AAA titles just because sometimes they look better and stuff. Like, what was one game that I haven't actually played it, but my roommate does? The Witcher 2.
So good.
I mean, they actually made that later for the Xbox. They
Yes.
originally made it for PC. But that
Yeah, I
still
remember.
looks amazing.
And that's exactly what people need to have in mind, because CD Projekt did it right. I mean, that is amazing. That game, if you haven't played it, I'm sure just wait a couple days. If
It's
you
60%
know, when,
off right now.
oh, there you go. So get it now before the world ends. Get it right now. Just empty your bank accounts. Send it.
Actually, it'll be ending the day that this airs.
Okay, well,
Yeah, Rue, should we not induce mass panic?
no, that's the point though. The world is ending. Send all your money. Just set up email transfers to inexpensivegamer@gmail.com. I will hold your money for you.
No, you won't.
Okay. Okay.
Anyways, Witcher 2.
Good game.
But, with what, you didn't take over right there when I gave you when I gave you the brief opportunity. But what needs to happen is they need to be made for PC first.
Yeah.
And then they can be optimized for consoles. Because I know with The Witcher 2, it came out perfectly fine.
Especially
In
for the
fact,
Xbox
it
release.
came out really good.
Yep.
Now, if they did that for a whole bunch of other games, then it would work just as fine for them. They just gotta be willing to spend the time.
Yeah, I agree. That is a very valid point.
Everything I see is the fact that now, currently, let's get rid of the consoles. Let's all have PCs. I know everyone's going to be like, oh, but I can't afford PC. more PCs that are being made, supply and demand. You'll be looking at cheaper parts. I can get my stream system for less than $2,000. People, buy PCs! Do it right now, because the world is ending.
In actual fact, you can buy a reasonably priced PC, and it'll be able to run most games with just a simple graphics card upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, now instead of just getting rid of the consoles, what they actually need to do is get rid of the consoles development kits, because that's what's killing us. It's the fact that you've got developers spending time and resources, money on these development kits for the Xbox and the PlayStation and the Nintendo Wii and all that, where they could just be producing, using the C++ or whatever you want to be programming in, and make it universal across all of them.
If only we had that. If
That would
only.
be good.
I mean, you look at your PC, if you've got a top-end graphics card or a low-end graphics card, you can choose different settings for that.
Yes.
Why can't they just do that for consoles?
I think everyone's just so worried that if a game looks like crap, they won't play it, especially for console people.
That's actually a point I want to bring up. Like, graphics. People give such a damn about graphics.
Console
They
people
look
give a damn.
cinematic. No.
I don't get everyone's obsession with having better graphics. That's what you will normally think of when you think of upgrade technology as better graphics. I don't think graphics are as much a big part of a game as story and plot.
I am just content. Absolutely content.
Yeah, I'm
with
happy
playing
with what
Super NES.
graphics like now. Like, if you look back at the older generation and now look at modern generation games, they look fucking amazing.
And people give a damn.
Yes.
People give
I
a
mean,
damn.
I don't care if my video game has amazing graphics.
No.
I don't
I mean,
either.
you look at a lot of games now. I mean, two big examples I can think of right now: Dishonored and BioShock Infinite.
Mhm.
I mean, I remember back in the. We should all remember this, but they were going for realism. Whereas now
Yeah.
games are like, no, people are kind of going out of realism. They want a more artistic approach.
Yes.
They want things to actually look interesting. Like you can just go into it. They don't want things to look real. Video games are kind of becoming an escape thing again, a way to relieve stress and such, rather than being real.
No, and you know what? I'm content with playing games like Super Meat Boy. I'm content with playing 2D games because that is fun. That is fun to me. So, just like why people play I Want to Be the Guy Gaiden, just to...
There are examples of games that don't have good graphics but are very good and popular games. Like two that come to mind are Minecraft and Borderlands. Neither of those games, they don't have super realistic, amazing graphics, but they are good games.
See, Minecraft doesn't age well, but Borderlands, you can go and play Borderlands 1, and it still looks amazing. To me, that game looks amazing because that style ages so well.
It does, it's
So well.
fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, you also have games like Super Crate Box.
Yeah, oh my god.
Completely 8-bit.
The amount of fun that you have just collecting crates. I can't get 100.
Yeah, I mean, it's not all about the graphics. Is the game fun?
Gameplay and replayability are the two biggest things.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I mean, graphics, while appealing, are just that. That's just an aesthetic.
I want my realism. I want my modern military shooters. I want to kick butt at...
Please
Hey.
don't get me started on modern military
I'm not-
shooters.
I'm not-
Hey! Solitaire is a COD clone.
Solitaire is a Call of Duty clone.
Look at them hitboxes!
So I guess we can continue,
Move on.
shall we?
Yep.
Because I don't know how much time. Omega, how much time do you have? I need to know.
As long as we need.
That doesn't help.
Didn't you say that you had work?
Yes, I know, but they know I'm going to be late.
I can.
It doesn't matter if I don't go to work.
I could see him now being like, I'm gonna be late. Traffic is bad. There's hellfire and brimstone coming down, and it's the end of the world.
I mean, that's a great reason to be late, isn't it? Yeah, it's the end of the world. What am I going to do?
It's the end of the world.
I wonder if
The
anyone's
poor
actually
horseman of
tried
the
that.
apocalypse was blocking the road.
I have war in the middle of the road.
A whole
he
apocalypse.
says if I don't take the time to talk to him,
I politely ask him to move, and he just branches a sword at me.
hello, I am war. Would you like to see me?
A whole apocalypse is now blocking the road. I cannot drive to work.
I see 4 men on horses in front of me.
I think in England that would happen, and we'd all be very polite about it.
That's every night outside of the pubs. You see just 4 people walking down on their horses, being like, "The apocalypse is here! I am war!
The apocalypse is at hand! Prepare!"
Omega, I'm not entirely sure what they're doing, but I think we should be offended.
That's pretty
Just
much.
ignore the fat American and the crazy Canadian.
Oh dear God!
That's pretty much what those crazy people sound like everywhere.
Okay, my shirt is making me
Not even
slightly
kidding.
see through, but that's.
Oh man, it's awesome, Bruce stripping.
It is so hot, you have no idea. I decided to wear the sweater so that I wouldn't be see through, but
Is it really that hot in your igloo?
oh man, you have no idea. The polar bear is generating so much heat right now. That's how I stay warm.
The polar bear?
I go
What
over to the
the
polar bear, and
fuck?
it's just right here. It's just like, oh yeah.
Don't sleep with the polar bear, Roo.
Now,
They're doing
here's
it
the thing.
wrong.
I wonder what happens when the lights go out, because that polar bear is not generating any electricity.
That's all I
This
got.
got oddly really old. Very good.
Anyways, Rue, what are we
Yes.
supposed to be talking about next?
This is the third topic. There's actually no
Wait,
Wait, can I
topic.
just bring
it's
the same
the
topic
camera
for the other
again.
one?
It's. I'm sorry, Omega. What was that?
What do people think of the current delivery system for like consoles and even some of the PC stuff? Do you like still having discs? Do you want to go back to cartridges?
Oh,
Do you want to go to cloud-based?
Rue,
this is so good.
cartridges.
This is so good.
Cartridges.
Cartridges need to come back. Okay. Look at the PS Vita. I like calling it a Vita because it sounds much cooler than a Vita. Look at the Vita. It is coming. Like you get little tiny like micro SD cards that go into the Vita that hold so much more information, that can read much faster than a CD, that can save files instantly. Think of it! But no, because people won't spend the money on it. That's the thing. And that's why we're always going to be on the DVD or a Blu-ray. So, no, I'm not happy. Sorry, Omega. I was angry.
No,
It
that's
does-
fine.
It does bring up an interesting. Oh damn it! I've forgotten the word again.
Use the UK vocabulary.
I've gone completely fucking blank. I'm sorry.
Just put the U in between the O and the R.
point. Let's just bring up an interesting point between CD, like actually owning a physical copy of a game, and between digital distribution,
Like
as
cloud
Steam.
Okay.
You buy a disc, you go into a store, you buy a disc, you have that disc, you own it for as long as you want, and you have the game as long as it doesn't break, and you know the console still works.
Yep.
Digital distribution, you don't really own a physical copy of anything. It's just visible.
The key.
Like,
You
data.
own,
It's just
you own
Yeah.
the
it's
key.
just data on a hard drive.
Yeah.
And I think after a certain amount of installs, I'm not certain about this. You lose Steam games.
Only,
I think after a certain installs, I think.
only certain games are like that. It depends on the DRM. Steam, you can install it as many times as you want.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I've done that because I've installed games like 5 times because I like to format my computer very, very often. So, out of all the choices, what do you think is best? Like, do you want cartridges?
I do like digital distribution personally. Just being able to click and download something straight to your hard drive is just great.
Cheaper?
Because I don't just go out and be social anymore. Fantastic.
Yes.
It's going back to the antisocial nerds that we are today, except for the Foot Knight, because you know
I am not antisocial.
I'm not. You're in the middle. You're in that awkward jock nerd.
It's not awkward.
On the other side,
Not awkward.
I'm on the other end of the scale. Like through high school, I went around telling people to fuck off and wondering why no one liked me.
Maybe it's because you kept telling them off. I'm just
Yeah.
hinting at that right now. I enjoy Steam. I use it. I mean, you see my weekend deals. I use Steam, Gamersgate, Greenman Gaming, GameFly. You name it, I use it. Whatever's the cheapest, that's what I'll buy. And if I get it on Steam, that's awesome because I use Steam the most. That's the only client I have opening every time and running always. Steam is always running.
Yeah, Steam's always running for me too. It's just there.
But,
you know,
I
if
mean-
get bored, I want something.
If I want
Very few games that I have, I actually own a physical copy.
Yeah.
If I own a physical copy, it means I really want the game. Like Dead Space 3. I've ordered a physical copy of that. I'm not going to risk a digital with that.
No.
But yeah, it just depends on how you want it.
Yeah.
I personally, like, for consoles, I want cartridges to come back. Because the flash media is so cheap now, it makes sense to go back. But will they go back to it?
Probably not.
They won't.
I believe it must be way more cost effective to use discs. Discs are pretty damn cheap.
Blu-ray discs, like a blank one, how much are they going for right now? I don't own a
I don't
Blu-ray.
know.
I don't actually know the price off the top of my head. I'm just assuming because I don't know. Just assuming because it must be the right answer.
Yeah, well,
know.
you should.
Somebody Google that.
I'm assuming because it's the right answer.
What? You want me to find out the price of a Blu-ray?
Shut up, bro! Don't make fun of me.
Yeah, so a Blu-ray recorded media disc. Wow, it got so bright in the dark.
I can get a pack of 10 Blu-ray discs for 8 GBP. So what's that? That's like
$100 American.
no.
That's in the region about.
It's like $14, $15. I'm
Let's
thinking.
see. A
Yeah,
Sony Blu-ray
Disc
disc.
1.
It's a pack of 1. It looks like.
Okay.
That is $20.
That has to be more than 1.
$20 for one disc.
It says 1 pack
1 pack.
in jewel case. Hold on. Making sure. Which disc? Blah 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 blah. Whatever. It's a price.
It's a price.
Yeah, I think
Well,
we don't have any more information. We should just kind of move away from
okay.
that.
Well, I'm thinking it is cheaper because flash media you're looking at about you can get like a 16 gigabyte drive for like I don't know $8.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you're looking at like flash drives now, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're looking
Yeah,
at
but
about
how much does like say a game actually? What is a standard amount of memory for a game?
A standard amount of memory for a game is anywhere between 10 and 15 gigabytes.
yeah.
Yes.
So you got to look at
Nowadays.
how much is it per gigabyte. That's now okay. We're getting into math. Okay,
Yeah.
let's not do math.
Oh,
But we're
this
in
is where we
math
go down.
territory. If you want to learn that, go do it yourself.
Frog
Moving
fractions,
on.
everyone. Frog fractions. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm quite proud of myself. I've actually not do math since high school, and I'm actually doing an entire engineering diploma without doing math. So I'm not going to start now.
What is that X thing that makes numbers big? You're welcome, Footnight.
Don't mock me, Roo.
You're welcome. So Omega, would that be your topic?
Yeah, why not?
You have you discussed what you think is best? I don't think.
No,
you
I
have.
haven't.
I think you should.
You should.
Yeah.
Go on. Go on.
Personally, I'd like to see us move away from CDs altogether.
Same.
Like I said, flash memory is hopefully the way to go. The price is going down. You know, you can even get custom flash drives now, and you can even get transformers for flash drives now. You
Yep.
can go and own one that can transform into, you know, whatever.
So it transforms into a robot.
Yes.
Then becomes a Michael Bay film.
Oh no. this.
So yeah.
Weapons Prime transform.
I did say I'd draw the line at ponies. Now it's Michael Bay.
Okay.
Okay, so Omega
Okay,
supports
next subject.
Omega. Go.
So personally, I don't want to see us go into digital distribution simply because you need an internet connection. Not everyone has high speed yet.
Mhm.
If that was to go more prevalent across the globe, then I would. But I think something physical is still going to be the future for the next 10, 15 years. And I'd prefer to go to flash drives rather than a CD.
Yes. You mean I can get this gigantic hard drive that is 80 gigabytes into something this small now? What?
Yeah.
Wait a sec. Why do you have just a hard drive lying around?
I don't know. I just opened my disk, my drawer, and it's here.
What? What?
It's an 80
He just took
gigabyte.
it out of his computer, let's face it.
I don't know about you, but if there's a hard drive lying around for no reason, I start freaking out.
No, this is an 80 gig hard drive. 80.
Oh, fair enough.
This
I
is
guess
not
you've, like-
going back on my computer.
I guess you've taken that out and replaced it with something bigger.
About 1.5
At least I hope
terabytes.
so.
1.5 terabytes. Hi, Footnight.
I'm actually.
How are you?
Hey again.
Welcome back.
How's it going? So
Hey, but not.
we'll go ahead.
He's,
We'll go ahead and have Foot Knight discuss his topic because he looks like he is ready to destroy me. It's the end of the world. It's only fitting that he's the one that ends my life. Apocalypse this!
Oh, I wanted to do it. Maybe I'll just have to end Omega. Has he muted his mic?
No, he's just going, wow. Wow, he's
right.
baffled right now.
Oh, cool.
He's baffled.
Awesome.
Incoming Dark Souls topic.
No.
So, anyways, Dark Souls 2.
Oh.
There's a trailer a couple days ago. Yay! Super hyped.
You sound hyped.
I will be getting that. I will be doing a playthrough of it. But there are things that are worrying to some who might be in favor of the Souls games.
Continue.
And that is, they're going to try and go mainstream with it.
Oh, so not really hard.
Yeah, it's basically going to become easier. It's going to have a story that is thrown in your face rather than being really subtle in the way that it has been for the past ones.
Oh dear. Whenever I hear that, when they say we're going to make it more stream, my blood runs cold.
Well, the thing is, the reason why they're not going with what they have been doing is Demon Souls, then Dark Souls, and now Dark Souls 2, is because they're just riding on the success of Dark Souls.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're just going to use it. They're going to try and use it as a money grab. But the director for both Demon Souls and Dark Souls said he wanted to take a break, and then the people who were funding it were saying, "Okay, who would want to direct it?" And then they got the guy who directed the Monster Hunter games.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Hold on. No, this is good. Keep going.
I mean, he is known for difficulty and stuff.
Yeah.
He is known for that. They still have, what's his name? Miyazaki. He was the director for the past two. He's still on there as consultant, and he said he'll direct it back to what it should be. But the main focus of this is on the story. I haven't really heard of a story in Monster Hunter.
No. Okay. Are you worried? Would you get angry or upset? And I'm asking this to not only yourself, but every Dark Souls or Souls player, if they introduced a normal mode. Like, not saying that you have to play through normal to unlock the hardest difficulty, but like, here's a normal mode where the mainstream people can play it. And then for the hardcore Souls players, take this.
I would actually be kind of upset.
And you know what? To me, you would be more upset at that, or like, on one hand you have that, and on the other, here's your choice of just having a normal mode where it's not hard at all.
Yep, because it takes a lot of the learning experience. Because that is one of the main satisfying points of the Souls game. It's the accomplishment. I have overcome this challenge.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure any person who's played Demon Souls remembers the man-eater fight. You have a gargoyle, and then when you kill them halfway or go through a certain period of time, another one comes.
Uh,
So
Another Souls
that.
player. Another Souls player.
Oh, but that was by far, in my mind, the hardest fight. And I remember beating that and just being like, yes.
Yep.
And then just finally beating the game, and you're like, you just feel so successful. It's that thing that that is what the Souls games are about. Sure, they have an amazing story that isn't in your face, but the games are about triumphing over odds that seem nearly insurmountable.
I just have a thought that the reason why they're going down this direction, not only because the person who is the director that is taking a break. Right?
Exactly.
So the director wants to take a break. The company wants to continue to make money. And the only way to do that is to involve players that are terrible at gaming. Me. Because if you give them a game that's really, really difficult, and I'm looking at my hands because I'm like, how am I going to piece this together? If you're looking at the people who play video games, if you give someone who's not really good at a game, like the average Joe, a Souls game, they're going to hate the game.
Yeah, because they're going to run in there everything blazing.
Exactly.
They're going to treat it like a hack and slash.
And frustration would build up, and people would be like, so how would you rate this game? They'll say, just terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So, from a business standpoint, it makes sense for them, but it doesn't, because all the hardcore Souls players like yourself may not purchase it if it's too easy.
Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, they have a tutorial like saying how to do everything right when you enter the game.
Yes, the tutorial that I'm bad at. Yes, okay, I know that.
Yeah, I remember I actually had to intervene.
Yes,
and
you
tell
did. It's like, please, just call me, please, right now. This is terrible.
It's like, Rue, there's one main thing you have to do. It's called lock on.
Oh, jeez.
I never said I was a good gamer. I love the Souls universe. It's eerie but beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why I want to play the game. And I have the game. Thanks,
you play it for the experience, you play it for the world, you play it for overcoming insurmountable odds, and when you actually overcome them, you feel like a genuine hero.
Half of me just realized something that's completely off topic.
Oh, really?
How do you tell the difference between Last Escape Pod and Omega Smash? They're both UK.
What the fuck's that meant to mean?
They're British. They're both British.
What? We don't sound, you racist! Bitch, you sound the same.
I'm not racist, I'm just saying.
We're doing so quiet people! Oh my god!
So Dark Souls? Dude.
Wow. Wow. That's like saying, how can you tell the difference between a pyromancer and a sorcerer? Oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm keeping my eyes open on this, and I'm remaining wary.
They didn't give it an original name. They just called it Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, they just put a 2 on there.
Yeah, they at least. What I didn't mind from Demon Souls to Dark Souls was they changed the name. I hate it when they just stick a number on the ends.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're like thinking about doing. At least from what I remember, they're going to go like Demon Souls, but then they lost the rights of that or something, so they had to call it something else known with Dark Souls.
Oh.
And then why didn't you just start the trend with calling it something that starts with D and then end it with Souls, like say Dread Souls or Dead Souls or even Dragon Souls?
Do you want to work for that company?
I mean, they could do that, but to put a 2 at the end. Yeah. I mean, it's just a name. Yeah. And that might just be what it's called now. They can change that.
I hope they change it. Otherwise, it's a bit tricky.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer Dread Souls. That would be really cool.
Yeah, that'd be good. You should start working for them.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So just go ahead and
just come up with names. Just Footnote. We need 15 names.
Footnote, going right for them.
Hire me.
Okay, I can do that.
And his life is set for the forever. For the one day that we're on this planet.
We may have just started Footnote's new career in making game names.
Someone needs to contact the creator of Demon Souls and be like, dude.
Miyazaki?
Sure. I don't know. I don't know these things. All I know is that it's a fun game. And
don't say that. Someone might actually go and do it.
This is no. Having
say that.
Say it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Say that. Although he is saying on his consultant, that at least gives me hope.
I have a dimple.
I'm pretty sure that they'll listen to him because he's had a pretty successful little franchise here.
That's another thing that kind of worries me about games. That's another warning sign for games. When the creators of the game walk away, and then the publisher want to keep making the game.
Yeah, well, he said he didn't say he wanted to stop. He said he wanted to take a break.
Yeah, that's. I wasn't saying literally, but when they say, I'm not interested in working on this game for now, and then they just continue anyway, that's another warning sign for me. But if he's a consultant, that's not actually a bad thing, because I was terribly afraid of Halo 3 to Halo 4 because Bungie stopped working on
Bungie's gone. Yeah.
Halo.
Yeah.
And like 343, which is a company Microsoft specifically set up to make Halo games, came in. And I was worried, like, this is just going to be a cash cow. But actually, it turned out a pretty good game.
Yeah, from what I hear, it's actually a really good game.
Yeah, but I was afraid. It was just like, oh, this is just going to be such a money grab. But they actually put a lot of thought and effort into the game. It's that obvious.
You want to talk about a money grab? Halo ODST.
Oh,
Halo.
God.
Those were money grabs.
Don't ask why I own that game. Don't ask.
But yeah, those were money grabs. With Dark Souls, you're kind of having to rely on your current fan base to go and actually spread the word and actually make it what it is. I mean, it would be very hard to make a Souls game mainstream, especially when you market it as, even though I found it amazing, Prepare to Die.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our game is balls hard. Some people are going to be like, well, I don't want to play that.
That's a good attitude, though, to have a game saying this is a hard game and a real challenge. There aren't really that many challenges in games.
Oh, there
anymore.
aren't, because you have that difficulty selection mode.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I like New Game Plus and ramping up the difficulty every single time. But I want developers to be more confident in the difficulty of the game. Not to make it too easy, and not to make it so blindingly hard.
Diablo 3.
Yeah.
Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, that's a good example. They need to be confident in their difficulty settings. And their difficulty. Like, just not even have a difficulty setting. Just be like, this is the difficulty.
This is it. Here.
Mhm.
I can't remember the last game I played that didn't have a difficulty setting. It's been a long time. I'm sure I must have played one.
Dark
It's
Souls.
been a very long time. Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Borderlands 2.
No, Borderlands has a difficulty selection, I'm sure.
Borderlands doesn't.
No. They have the standard playthrough.
You sure? Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
right,
have
yeah,
standard
yeah.
playthrough,
Yeah,
and then
that's
once you
New Game
beat
Plus.
it, everything like levels up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a New Game Plus, but it doesn't actually have a difficulty setting.
Yes, sorry, my bad. It does do it.
Yeah. And then you have horrible games like Diablo 3, where the difficulty setting is based on how many times you've beaten the game.
I don't like the tiered version, and like I don't hate Diablo 3. I've said that like a million times. It was good, just predictable.
Yeah.
So,
Like, I don't hate it either, it's just, it gets old really fast.
hence the reason why we haven't played in a while. Yeah.
But yeah, just developers need to be far more confident in their difficulties. Like, and they don't have to be confident enough at this time to put out a game that doesn't have a difficulty setting, but that would be very nice.
Yes.
See, I disagree with you there.
Oh yeah?
Ooh.
Most of the console games
Ooh.
will actually tone down their games just so that the average Joe public will play the game. If you send, some random person off the street to play a game and they can't beat it, they will not, buy it, they'll put it down, they'll walk away from it, whether it's just that game or whether it's the entire franchise.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem with society. They just want casual gaming.
Yeah, I can see that side as well. They want something that's easy. They want
Yes.
something that they can pick up and say, I beat this.
Yeah.
In
They
other
don't want to
words-
think, oh, this game beat me so many times and then
Yeah.
I managed it. I picked up, I beat it on the first try, I'm so good.
Yeah. In other words, what we're saying now is consumers are getting lazy.
Have you noticed the people that grab their phones and go, okay, I'm sending this text message. Just text. Yeah, I realize this is just a case, but anyways, I'm sending a text message. Send. It's going to space! This thing is sending you a message. People are just ungrateful with what they have. I'm throwing things around.
Yes.
Anyways, but they are really lazy. I agree with you, 100%. 100%.
You sound like an 18th century prophet. People should be going to space!
The world's going to end. I believe that everyone should give me all their shiny things.
My people typed things to sticks and it blew our fucking minds!
But anyways, yeah, so we went from Dark Souls 2 to people being lazy.
Yeah, we have some really strange jumps. We went from Dead Space to Carrots.
I really hope we can do this again. I'm good. Just on the time aspect, I'm gonna move on to videos. Do you guys remember what videos you selected?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good.
I think I know what Footnights was as well.
We'll start with Mr. Omega Smash.
Oh, great! Start with me.
Yes. Do you remember what video you selected?
Yeah, I chose the story behind Fuse Bones.
All right. So you have the old what was his name again before? Mr. Noob Guy XD.
Yes.
So you have the story behind him. I'm gonna see how well I can do this. It's probably going to be absolutely terrible. So we must remain silent for the whole thing. So guys, are we ready?
Oh dear. I don't like being silent. I didn't become a commentator to be silent.
I know it's gonna be very difficult. And please work, please work, please work, please work, please work.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Bones here, and in this video I'm actually going to be doing kind of an update video and kind of explaining why I changed my YouTube channel name, and just because there's been some confusion about it, I guess. It's been pretty funny, but yeah, basically just that. I'm gonna have some GCI in the background. That's what's playing right now. It's not really very good footage or anything. It's just I needed to get something to talk over, but it's gonna be a short video. And basically my YouTube channel, I switched it from, I don't know if any of you guys have been on my old channel, have switched over from Mr. Noob Guy XD. That was just a horrible name. I don't know why I started that in the first place. I started that in like March of 2012. So I had that for a while, but I wasn't really consistently uploading until like late September or like early October. And then just once I started actually...
I completely muted myself. That's great.
That was on just the back.
I was sitting there, I was like, come on, microphone, come back in, come on, let's go. If you guys want the whole story behind the switch between Mr. Fuse Bones, I'm combining the two names now, and Mr. Noob Guy, you can go check out his channel, youtube.com/FuseBones.
Yeah.
See, this is good. This is great. Mr. Escape Pod.
Yep.
The film that you chose?
Film? Fuck me. I don't think we're going that long.
No.
You made video?
Whole videos, yes. Whole videos.
I have chosen Tima92's What I Uploaded in 2012.
Alrighty, so Mr. Tima is a great, nice gentleman, so...
He's a nice guy. He's really actually nice.
Yeah. Super nice. We talk quite a bit, so... yeah, enjoy Tema.
Yep.
Okay, alright. How did I do this again? Oh, like this.
Musics are still the best. I really like them. So you should buy the soundtrack of this game if you like.
While the war will end, I suggest you spend some time in the tomb bloodying it. Then come to me in my chambers in the academy.
Oh, it's not so bad as the Sith Inquisitor place. Ooh. Oh shit. Sorry.
I love at the end of that he's like, oh shit. Sorry. I didn't know he played WoW. This is shocking to me.
Oh, have you seen his tweets about that?
I
He
know.
says he wants to deliberately annoy you.
I know he's really excited. I'm not going to advertise US Asgalore, the Dirty Banditos. If you guys want to go ahead and join us. No. I'm not making people. I'm just saying, if you're interested in joining a guild, the Dirty Banditos are the way to go. And for you to be a bandito, you have to select a class that can heal, but you don't heal anyone. You just go in DPS.
What? That shit crazy. I know I'm pretty fucking off the end of the scale, but I'm not that crazy.
That's the bandito way. That's the bandito way. Hi, Foot Knight. It's like you really hate WoW.
I hate WoW too.
I don't hate it. I just had bad experiences in it that led to me leaving it.
Okay, so let's all. I mean, we don't want to end the world in bad thoughts. So let's move on to the Foot Knights.
Yeah, well, I'm such a nice guy, I can't choose one person over the other. So I chose GGG Top 5 of the Week.
Oh, look at that. I completely...
Oh, the one Rue didn't have.
I completely closed that tab because I'm amazing!
Oh my god!
Well, guys, you can go to the GGG site on YouTube. That is youtube.com/Generation Gamers Game. Let me make sure I got that right.
Yep. Jab isn't very forgiving when he names things.
Yeah. Go to YouTube.
He likes a good old talk to us.
Generation Gamers Game.
You guys are going to love this.
And you can look up the top 5 of the week.
You mean these top 5 of the week?
Yeah, maybe we should play it for like not 30 seconds. I think that's too long.
Okay, go.
Yes! Stupid dragon! Interfering with my quest and my video to show all these people how to get a dog that is immortal? That's what you get. Teabagging. Teabagging the dragon. Dragon soul absorbed. Your soul is mine.
Then you got your little startup, and if you see the clock going right there, then you know you did it right. If you don't see it, then you probably are going to want to
So,
alright.
Yeah, see, I got it up just in time. No, my question is, was the teabagging of the dragon really necessary?
Well, it was Adrian. Man, I hope he's not listening to this. I'm sorry, Adrian.
It's okay. By the time that this gets uploaded, the world has ended, and he won't see this.
Love ended.
Great. It's a shame, because I was looking forward to hosting my podcast.
Oh, man.
All right, so we'll go on to my choice, which is I love Borderlands. Like, I constantly play through the first one, start new characters on the second one. The game is amazing. I don't care if it caters to like butt humor. It's hilarious. I think it's funny. That's all that matters.
Play.
So yeah, this is Izzy Nation and Mr. Japtoth playing Borderlands.
Oh, we have to go Sun again.
Oh.
Didn't want to be there.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Where the fuck's the button?
Now you're racist. And now you're apparently racist.
Oh, there it is. I found it. La 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 la.
I drive, yeah.
Going up an elevator.
As a commentator, if you ever run out of things to say, just start singing random songs.
That's what I do.
That's the way that works.
That's what I do.
Because all she was going to is da 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 da.
God, is there one of us who hasn't done that? We're all commentators here.
I know. No, I don't think Omega Smash has.
Sing. And sometimes you actually sing something good.
Yeah, I don't.
It's like, how did I come up with that?
Yeah,
I kind of sing like a wolf howling at a baby.
Like a wolf howling at a baby.
Yep.
Which
You
kind
have
of
such a way with
like
words.
a wet baby?
Oh,
Because that can be taken in a couple different ways.
oh no. Oh no.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Okay, so end of the world. The next topic, I actually didn't plan for this because I'm awesome, and the fact that I'm sort of transparent is like blowing my mind right now. We have to talk about what's currently happening on the Generation Gamers game, which I have already done, but I'll do it again, shall we?
Sure.
All right.
Cool.
So everyone needs to go to jabtop.com/ggg-awards-2012.php. I'm sure he'll put the link somewhere. Right?
I'm sure he will.
All right. So you have this, and there's a way for you to start voting for multiple categories, such as most original video, the best scare video, which I don't know why my girlfriend is in on this, but apparently if she wins, I won't be happy. No, I'm kidding. You have the best rage video, best tutorial, best funniest video of the year. Vote Mr. Mousy, not to be not to be biased, but vote Mr. Mousy. Best game walk.
Here's my campaign slogan: vote for me. I'll do nothing special.
Mine is vote for me. I'll give you cake. How can you beat that?
Because mine's funny.
Yeah,
Damn
Vote
it.
for me. I'll do nothing special.
Damn it, he has that edge on me.
He does.
He's funny.
I'm not always funny. If I try to be funny, I'm not funny.
This is why you never try to be funny, ever. It just comes naturally. Don't try too hard, because if you try to be funny, you're not funny. Best game walkthrough, best co-op walkthrough of the year, best series, which is not a walkthrough, best standalone video, best live streamer of the year, vote for me. Rising Star,
Vote for me.
best commentator of the year,
Vote for me.
and the best Gamers Jam podcast of the year. So you guys can go ahead and pick that up. And there's a voting thing. If you haven't seen any of these videos, you can go. There's links for every single one of them. But yeah, it's very simple to fill out, and it's not difficult at all. I think we're on vacation after this, aren't we?
I think
Yes.
all our videos are being suspended. Yeah, all our videos. There are no more videos going up on GG for a while.
Oh, okay.
For 2 weeks. We start in the new year again, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's nothing too.
Yeah, we start the 1st again, I believe.
Oh no! Oh, thank goodness. I think it might be covering the Foot Knight a bit. I need to really move that video.
What are we covering?
Not video. I accidentally opened.
not see me being covered
Okay,
on your
good.
screen.
I need more than 2 monitors, like immediately. I totally minimized the window that I was supposed to look at to be like, what are we talking about next? Because I am the best podcast host ever.
Don't worry, I'll be like the worst.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I
Seriously,
think
people don't like me, and I don't know why. I don't know what I've done.
It could be because you keep telling one.
Hey, this is where you promote yourselves.
Oh, okay. So don't say that you're terrible.
Wait, I'm great. I'm great.
Wait, is that all we're doing on the GGG, or is there some more stuff happening?
like in this podcast?
Yeah.
I think this is all.
No,
I think we're getting to the end, aren't we?
no, I mean, you know how we're supposed to talk about what's happening in the GGG? Isn't there some other stuff happening?
Nah, that's fine.
Is there?
No, this is the warning for the end of the world.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
The world is
Of course.
We're all dead. We're all dead. You can't find us anywhere.
This is a log for anybody that happens to survive.
I hope
And-
to God that the person that finds this and be like, oh, let's see what life was like on this planet, and they watch this video and be like, God, what such nerds! God, they should play some football or something.
What's a nerd?
What's a nerd?
What's football?
What's football?
So
I don't know anything. I'm a guy with a stick.
I don't get the joke. I don't get the joke of the one-armed fisherman.
What's fish?
What is fish?
Mind you, if they don't know what fish are, they're pretty fucked.
Maybe they live off of pills.
I really hope that in the future, when humanity's rebuilt itself, they make a cult around me.
Jesus.
The cult of the last escape pod.
Escape pod. That'd be fucking amazing.
It's like
The cult of the escape pod.
They paint themselves black and white, and they just
All hail the last escape
escape
pod.
pod.
Savior has delivered us from the apocalypse.
See, the more you said, the more I like the idea.
Oh gosh. We'll
Coming
do some,
2012, the Church of Lost Escape.
we'll go ahead and promote ourselves. I want to be like first to not promote myself, but to say that this is amazing and I want to do this again. And there's a reason why I invited you guys all in here. That's my only sappy sentimental thing. So,
Awesome.
we'll do this in alphabetical order.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Including those. Okay, so we will start with Last Escape Pod. Go.
Well, Last Escape Pod at YouTube, which is, Last Escape Pod at slash YouTube.
Okay, so youtube.com/The Last Escape Pod.
I fucked that one up. Jeez, I got myself right. Yeah.
Congratulations.
I am Last Escape Pod on YouTube. I do walkthrough gameplay commentaries. You can also follow me on Twitter at Last Escape Pod.
There you go. Mr. Omega Smash.
Pretty much easiest way to do this would be go to my website, omegasmash.net. It's got links to everything. And just keep looking forward to what I do next year. I do plan to be a lot more active next year.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
And the fact that we made him super, super late.
Yes.
We got fired.
we probably got him fired. The last day of humanity.
So you can send me money as well.
Omega's...
Oh, that would end badly.
No, this is only...
You can talk to Jab about that.
This is only good. This is only good. I guess I would be next?
Sure.
Okay. Easiest way to find me is youtube.com/inexpensivegamer, twitch.tv/inexpensivegamer, twitter.com/inexpensivegamr, facebook.com/inexpensivegamer, and I will sell you this thing for a Samsung Galaxy S2X. Has to be an S2X for nothing.
I'll take it.
All right, all yours.
Yeah.
I love how confused the Foot Knight is. He's like,
that would be called giving.
What?
Not selling.
I got it for a bargain price. Don't mess this up for me.
In fact, he would be paying
for shipping.
To you.
Exactly. No, okay, you have to pay shipping. Shipping and handling charges are not included.
Damn it.
Anyways, youtube.com/thefootnightgames, twitter.com/thefootnight, facebook.com/thefootnight. I am posting over a dozen videos typically every week, unless something happens.
Like a computer
Like the end of the world.
Like the end of the world. Yes.
Like the end of the world. Like the worst week ever. Like multiple things. But typically over a dozen videos every single week. There's always something to watch.
Oh, wow. It sucks that it's the end, but I know Omega's like, finish, I have to go to work.
No, let's just extend this.
let's just chill out here for the next half an hour.
Sounds nice. We can have a chill out cast.
What do you guys want to talk about?
So anyways, guys,
all right.
I'm the Foot Knight. Fight on.
See you guys later, and again, subscribe to youtube.com/GenerationGamersGame for more updates. There's a lot going on. Trust me. Vote for me.
Just stare at the camera and don't blink.
Just talk here.
Man, that's creepy.
Yeah, it's not the hardest thing of all. You just gotta blink very, very slowly, like you're thinking about doing something. And then you gotta tell them that you can actually back up those threats, because the way you get rid of their body is put a cinder block around their feet and throw them into a hog lagoon.
Half of me doesn't want to edit this part out. So, just saying.
I'm far too nice to do any of that, even though I know I would.